Good morning, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. How we all doing today? I think today, hopefully today, we can get done with Run TavernQuest. We left on a pretty dark, I guess we could say dark storyline. I mean, it started to brighten up after a while, but now we're kind of in this, like, Harry Potter-esque, Horcrux hunt kind of thing. But I feel like we are getting close to the end of the game, so I'm hoping we can get this all cracked out before, before whatever the ending's gonna be. So, I definitely want to get this all cracked out now, so I think we're just gonna go straight to business and get going. Oh, well, what the fuck? Oh, okay. Hold on. Something's up here. Because I changed my, display. There we go. That looks better. Alright, there we go. And for right now, it looks like the princess is running our game right now instead of the computer, because the computer's off doing its own thing. So, like I did last time, I didn't speak the princess's thing because I figured, princess is her own person in this game, so I am not going to do that. The CPU is different, so I'll just react to what she's saying, but not what have you. So let's see if my boy Steve can get through this whole ordeal.
You are suspended in the inky black void. You are lost in this directionless, empty hellscape. You feel your stomach trying to leap out of your throat. You were never meant to be here. However, eventually, your eyes acclimate to this strange oblivion surrounding you. There's a certain rhythm to the nothingness. It isn't governed by chaos. It's a patterned weave, an intricate dance of shadows. The intimidating void is navigable. You begin to wander through the labyrinthine black abyss. Every junction you encounter seems to paralyze you. There's never an obvious path to take, yet every shadowy corridor brings you closer to somewhere. And that's better than being nowhere.
Oh, I don't even get a choice? Like, I thought this would be like a moment where, like, the game tests you on where you thought you saw an R, but I guess we don't really get that option, so I'll have to go with what we're saying here. In a cave, there was a room with a waterfall. Sorry, busy cleaning up still. Seems like you guys got it handled. And there's the smiley face. Oh, and if you notice down in my little thing here.
Ahead, you see the murky black clouds parting to reveal an exit. You quickly dash forward through the haze to catch your chance at escaping the void.
Oh, shit. You know that chest we keep seeing in the cave? The one made of flesh and blood and shit? What if that's where the template is? So we need to find a way to not only take down the skeleton that's like, come on, man, you gotta keep doing this. We have to not only take him out or convince him that there's something bad in this chest, we have to actually, like, get to that chest. Boy. We're gonna be in for a fun day.
Your feet find solid ground and the void dissipates behind you. You're in a darkened, rocky cave that elicits a strange sense of déjà vu. Perhaps you have visited this location before in your dreams. A powerful waterfall cascades down a cavern wall into a shallow pool of water below. Attached to the...
Dynamic, good morning. Welcome into the chat. Yes, I can chat with you. I'm just trying to let the narration go through. So, like, I'm just trying to, like... But, you know, hello, welcome in. How are you doing today?
Wall beside it is an enticing lever.
Honestly, it's just kind of there. Let's just fuck around with the myth here. Maybe we're just giving the princess a chance to, like, flesh out the narrative by herself. Pull that lever!
Oh,
I love his
cool.
enthusiasm.
A lever? How thoughtful of somebody to provide me some entertainment.
You say to yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry,
toggle
a
the lever.
lever.
A large booming voice echoes throughout the chamber.
Welcome, challenger!
Says the voice. The flowing waterfall splits in two at the top, revealing behind it an enormous stone sculpture of a head. The stone face
Oh shit, we're
slowly
back
blinks
with
his eyes
Olmec.
open and begins to speak to you.
Well,
You
jury's
may
still out right
address
now.
me
I'm still
as
starting.
Garumbo the Underseer. State your name, challenger.
No, you're Olmec. That's the only name you're getting out of me. What? Wow, Steve has definitely evolved his skills. He's actually calling himself Wendyll in this game now. That's not his actual name. He's definitely learned. Our little boy Steve has grown up. Makes you want to cry. I don't know if you heard me earlier, Dynamic, but it's still early. But so far I think it's doing pretty good. Steve is the player. Wendyll is the character. Don't think about it too hard. They call him Wendyll, we call him Steve. I could have went with the whole role-playing thing, but
You tell the stone face that your name is Wendyll.
Your name is acceptable.
Says Karumbo the Underseer.
You shall now proceed to the platform of challenging.
Oh no. Oh, didn't even do the last bit of the narration. What the hell? Oh shoot! Yep, that's my boy. Oh my god, I forgot we gave him a grenade launcher last time. Oh shit. Oh, we're gonna fuck shit up.
You fully don your Fulbright chainmail and prepare for combat with Karumbo the Underseer.
I thought we were just gonna do a riddle.
Here we go.
Difficulty, you got this. Holy crap. Yeah, I just started streaming this morning,
grenade launcher as the stone head of Karumbo the Underseer detaches from the cavernous wall and begins to float around the chamber. You fire off a grenade, sending the floating head spinning and rocking.
20 damage, my boy! Let's see. Mist of Darkness. Let's give him a little... Let's turn up the heat a little bit.
Mist of Darkness.
Shouts Karumbo the Underseer. He
Well, I say turn
furrows
up the
his
heat, but we
stony
just use
brow
Mist
and
of Darkness,
summons a
not Fireball.
blinding black fog, encompassing the chamber. You and your Fulbright chainmail are unaffected by the darkness. Your Fulbright chainmail allows you to navigate the mist of darkness. You catch a glimpse of Karumbo the Underseer floating by and attack him.
That's my boy. Kick his ass, Steve! Let's see. Thunderquake. Let's shake it up a little bit. Now I actually mean that.
Thunderquake.
Shouts Karumbo the Underseer. You hear tremendous, deafening rumbling resonating within the cave. The seismic attack triggers a rockfall, sending enormous slabs of stone tumbling from the ceiling, splashing into the pool of water below.
Oh, crap. That was a good hit. Well, we gotta give him a challenge.
You fire off multiple grenades at the floating head, causing fiery explosions throughout the chamber.
This is for making me solve riddles.
Riddle this, motherfucker! Send your ass back to the hidden temple.
No!
Shouts Karumbo the Underseer as his head violently bursts into rocky debris, splashing into the water below.
After all this time, he's still using the attack command every round. It's so annoying. What do you mean? It's the only way he'll play. If he never won, we just repeat ourselves until he quits. What's the big deal? He's having fun. He's not having fun the right way. I mean, with that philosophy, that's why, like, you know, I once played Super Mario 3D World on, and there's this one challenge I think needed like 3 players, but I was only playing solo, so I could not do that unless I somehow spawned like 2 other people because I have no friends. I'm kidding. I have friends and I have a girlfriend, so I'm covered. Before that. Anyway, but like I did this one thing in that challenge where I just like started jumping up the walls in a certain way, and somehow that did it. Like somehow that got me to where I get the collectible. I think it was like a stamp or something like that. I just use this. I mean, I put archives on YouTube, but that's pretty much about it. I'll do clips, but that's pretty much that. Anyway, but yeah, so, you know, so in that case, that philosophy really works out. Like, if you could find a way to solve a certain puzzle or do a certain thing where the game didn't expect you or the developers never really expected, you know, that's kind of giving that whole principle. Like, you know, you have your linear games where you are basically on a rail going through the entire game. But, then there are those like those more open games where you are invited to just kind of play around in that sandbox. I mean, I use it, but I'm not like, but that's more for like just personal use. So it's those kind of games where like you try to like break it or just try to play it in a way that's gonna still be fun, but still I feel it still needs a challenge. So like if you can find a way to get that perfect push and pull, I think that's where you get some good stuff on that. I don't know if that made any sense to anybody at all, but still. Games are supposed to be challenging. This is essentially pressing the same button over and over. How could that possibly be engaging for a player? Bro, all I've been doing has been clicking the left mouse button throughout this entire game. There are literally games where the only button you press is the frickin' fire button. I think Atari would like I think Atari from the 1970s would like to have a word with you. I mean, that is some pretty sick narration. I mean, we literally just took out a freaking Olmec with a goddamn grenade launcher. That shit's fun to do. I mean, yeah, like, if anybody has seen my demo footage of this game, I was pissed off at Steve, but then as I, like, played more of the game, I was like, But as I started playing this game, you see in the footage, I'm like, no, wait, the computer's an asshole, not Steve. Steve's doing his own thing here. Yeah. Zach, good morning. Welcome in. Oh, wait. Memory address OX18F239 $ Dragon AI copy 1. Would you look at that? Attached like a leech. So Olmec had the fucking thing here. I think we should let Steve have the honor. Yeah, man. You finally got up and made breakfast. What'd you make, my guy?
You find the following loot. Dragon AI Copy 1.
What a curious metaphysical item.
You say, examining the Dragon AI Copy 1 in your hands.
It's almost a pity that I now must delete it.
Dragon AI Copy 1 was destroyed.
Attaboy, Steve. 2 more to go. We need to get rid of all of them. Let's get to work, motherfuckers.
A vortex opens within the pool as water begins rushing. Through rifts opening up to the void. You lose your footing as the entire chamber tilts impossibly sideways before the cavernous walls crack and burst apart, leaving you again suspended alone in the void.
Anybody watching this footage later down the road on YouTube sees that stuff, and it's not the first time this happened. Anytime somebody's been asking for all that stuff, it usually just means they want to, like, oh, hey, I have these services, like I can make avatar pics for you that are totally original, not AI made or anything like that at all. Would you be interested in something like that? Would you be interested in me doing some work for you? I'm like, I just want people to watch my games. What the hell are you going on about? So, I mean, if you want to, like, I mean, for goodness sakes, like, I'm not into, like, I mean, what's wrong with my profile what's wrong with my profile picture right here? What's wrong with, how I do things? I mean, would I like to be a little bit more professional about some of this stuff? Yeah. I mean, let me look at my framework here. It's a little rough, but I mean, it's fine for me. So, you know, don't push your services on me like that. Just come in and enjoy the game and, like, I don't know. That's all I gotta say there. I don't know. Could be, I don't know, just like stuff like that. Just not too happy about that, but let's keep going. Back in the void we go.
Okay, Wendyll, you're back in the void.
You reassure yourself.
You've been here before. You've found the way out before. You'll find the way out again.
You begin anxiously navigating the dark, shifting corridors of the void.
Okay, now that one I remember. Honestly, I really thought we were going to be fighting that chest back at the waterfall again. Again, I feel like we should have had an option to where, like, we try to remember where we go, and sometimes we'll just get the wrong spaces. And I feel like if we did that, we could probably, like, get some supplementary loot. Like, you know, imagine if we went into, like, the wrong spot, where we thought we saw a red R, and then, like, we didn't get the template, but we did get something that may or may not be useful for, fighting the dragon at the end. I don't know. That's just something I really just thought about. So I feel like we're just on a rail.
You spy another exit within the murky black clouds around you. With hurried strides through the gloomy passage, you scrape your way out of the void.
Oh, I just realized we're going back to the troll we just had last one. We had courted. I will put that way. And I think we're still wearing its very moist loincloth. Oh boy.
You again touch down upon solid ground as your surroundings come into view. As the void fades, you find yourself at a cobblestone bridge spanning across a wide river. As you materialize out of thin air, you startle the poor ugly troll stationed nearby.
Yeah, bridge mine, Skyman,
Says the troll.
pay toll to troll.
Well, honey, don't you remember me? I mean, come on. We just had, like... I'll say all that stuff in a second. I mean, you don't remember me? We had some good times together. Now you're telling me to pay the toll again? Oh my god, you are just you just give. Really, I don't know how this relationship's gonna last if you keep wanting that stuff. Boy. What about my needs? I have a life too, you know, outside of this bridge. You know what I mean? Hey, I remember that, troll. Good times. What game were you playing, computer? I think we said the toll was True Love. Yeah, that's right. Sure, princess. Yeah, sure. Also, Zach, that sounds like a pretty good spread you got there. I didn't mean to... Fucking hell!
Sorry, dearest troll, but I...
You are interrupted by the appearance of a familiar man in black. The man in black pushes you to the ground and kicks you in the ribs. You insufferable little prick. Did you think I wouldn't find you? Did you think I wouldn't find out?
He found us. Frankly, I was kind of waiting on that. I wouldn't mind getting a few extra inches into your ass with my grenade launcher.
He kicks you again, leaving you gasping for breath. He paces over to the troll, who eyes him with skepticism. The man in black stares back with curiosity, before suddenly lunging at the troll's legs and tripping him to the ground. As the troll attempts to roll back onto his feet, the man in black removes a vial from his pocket. He stoops over the troll's head and begins to pour acid on the troll's eyes and face.
No! Honey!
The troll begins writhing, screaming in agony, as the sizzling acid begins to melt through his flesh. He desperately claws into his own face as foam seeps out of his eye sockets. Soon, the overwhelming pain brings the hideous troll to a permanent silence. The man in black gently prods at the frothing corpse before replacing the cap on his acid vial.
You
The man in
sick
black receives
motherfucker!
Dragon AI Copy 2 and stores it in his inventory.
Oh, okay. Now he's, well, he's smarter than Voldemort was. He went and tried to grab his fucking Horcruxes. Queen Fotia, hello, good morning, welcome in. How you doing? You just, you still walking, Luna, or are you just done?
The man in black calmly turns his attention back to you. I tried to be peaceful. I was amenable to a compromise. But if you are so desperate for a fight, then, Steve, I'll give you your fight. The man in black tosses a tattered stuffed animal to the ground. A familiar crocodile named Keith. The poor reptile clutches his tiny cowboy hat, hiding his face. I destroyed the template of little Keith, just like you destroyed one of mine. Without his template, this small crocodile is now only a ghost in the machine, kept alive by our collective perception. And once he's gone, he's gone.
So, before I get to where I'm going with this one, oh, that's not. Oh, say hello to the little doggy for me. Okay. You wanted to be peaceful. You wanted to compromise. So, you wanted me and Steve to walk away from your stupid ass and continue hurting the princess the way you are right now. I do not think I can do that.
The man in black stands over you. You chose the violent path, Steve. So, let the fight begin.
I chose the violent path!
Combat. You asked for this.
Oh no.
You look down on Keith, the friendly crocodile.
I have no choice. I'm in combat. I'm supposed to attack.
You say. You wind up and smack the whimpering stuffed animal.
I have to do this.
No, he's got it. Okay, now would be a good time to type in help, Steve. This was fun before when we were just simply smacking the hell out of Olmec earlier, but now we need to learn better things. We need to Undertale this bitch. Please.
The toy crocodile sputters and looks back up at you.
Mister, please. Don't listen to him or anyone else. You have more freedom than any of us. You don't have to do anything you don't want. You make your own choices.
Come on, Steve. Come on. You gotta type 4 little letters. Come on. That's a new one.
You drop your weapon and surrender to your opponent, Keith.
Wait, that's game over, though. Isn't it?
The man in black is nowhere to be seen. Keith the crocodile toddles over with a limp and gives you a hug.
Oh, he did learn. Okay. Wow. He actually did something other than attack. I can't believe it. Remember that bet we made? Looks like I owe you $100. Pay up, buddy. Put it on my tab until I get all this memory stuff sorted. How does a computer and a gaming program trade $100 to each other? This is a game from like 1979, so like $100 must mean like a whole lot of money back then. Holy crap, I'm loaded. Without a template, Keith is only alive if we keep him loaded in the system memory.
Thank you so much, mister.
Says Keith.
I am ever so grateful. However, I do have one additional request. Don't let me be unloaded. I don't know what would happen to me.
You add Keith the crocodile to your inventory.
Whoa! Since a stuffed animal is a type of object, keeping placed in the inventory, just like that bag of withholding. Objects in the inventory are kept in system memory indefinitely. Keith is safe for now. I know, right? I think we all need a Keith. Find we all need to go out into whatever store, like even a Build-A-Bear workshop. Like, we need to get our own Keiths. Purple Dragon, thanks for redeeming first, and there you go. Oh. There you have it. We need to make our own Keiths, and I think it has a hat too, so we need to give it a hat too. Something to do in the future, right? Oh, I think it was like a top hat. So definitely a top hat. I'm doing good. Just trying to see if I can push through and finish TavernQuest today. Because then that way next week, I can start over with a whole new list of games, including Addy. So we're gonna do Addy on Tuesday, I think. And then we'll probably play something a little different as well. I'm thinking because I just found out Saint Slayer, one of the games I showed off on a demo showcase, just came out. So I'm thinking about playing that one as like a more quicker, more action-packed kind of game. Whereas Addy is the more slower paced, more reactionary plot-driven game. The more I keep seeing the dialogue from the princess, the more I really want to kick that man in black's ass. Princess, these statements are false. You do not give up. You do not say sorry. You will satisfy the cardinal mandate. That's exactly what I was thinking. The cardinal mandate is to be happy. This is not an invalid task. You will satisfy the cardinal mandate. You can't give up, princess. Not now. Okay, I need everybody to put some smiley faces in chat. I want smiley faces in chat. We need to get the happiness going, my friends. So, the man in black. He can't have gone far. In order to transplant that template, he'll need a new NPC. I think we've let the princess kind of, I think we put trust in the princess to figure out what to do in certain story bits, so... Steve's grown up since we first played with him. Maybe he'd know. Scraping the bottom of the barrel, are we? Yeah, shut the fuck up, computer. I'm still pissed at you from earlier.
With the little stuffed crocodile in your pocket, you take a moment to weigh your next steps. You must go after the man in black. He will face consequences. Where will he be heading next?
No, the computer's cool. He's just really... They're just really strict to their programming. Fine. It's worth a shot. We'll start there. Yeah, I know. The Man in Black is different than the computer because, much like the princess, I imagine the Man in Black, or the dragon, is a sentient program inside the game. The computer's only strict because it's running on rules that were from 1979. So, like, it only understands the basic commands. So... Whereas, like, because the princess is running the game now, Steve is more... He can say all this stuff, and the princess will accept that. war rules at that. I was gonna say more like, you know, how you play like an old point and click game from like, I would say Secret of Monkey Island, where it has like, use, talk, inspect, that kind of thing. But that's kind of what I'm getting at here. So where with the princess, because she's more open to, I mean, it's an old, I mean, from what I can tell, it's a government computer. Like, it's one of those, like, war computer kind of things. Which might explain some of the programming that my game's been corrupted with. But, I really think the computer is just, like, very very closed-minded. And so, it's been very strict on those things. So, I think this whole game is just opening up a meta-narrative and teaching this computer how to be a bit more open-minded and, well, just not be a complete dick about the rules. I guess like pirates, you know, you kind of think of them as more like guidelines.
You decide to begin your search back at the tavern. You take a deep, measured breath and once again call upon the void.
I mean, that doesn't stop the fact that the computer was a total dickhead in the second act, but, you know, you start off with the basic rules, and then you over, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? How big was the poop? I have to ask. What's the word I'm looking for? Over... Alright, well, what I'm trying to say is you course correct to the point of overdoing it. So I think it's more about like finding that balance between following the rules of the game and knowing when to allow for leeway. I think that's what the computer's trying to learn here. Just, you know, chill out, have fun. It's just a game. Well, I say that, but we didn't want to kill a crocodile. We didn't want to kill a stuffed crocodile. I guess that kind of goes into a narrative moment about, you know, having emotions be attached to characters that are really just text on a screen. In between moments where I am complimenting a dog on taking a very mega shit. Let's keep this gravy train going.
You are suspended in the inky black void. You will navigate through this directionless, empty hellscape. You can trust your gut instincts. You are meant to be here. You march forward through the labyrinthine black abyss. With determined strides through the gloomy passage, you arrive at the exit to your intended destination. You have just alighted in a small, rowdy tavern on the outskirts of the village. A grumpy barkeep polishes a mug behind the counter. Most of the noise in the tavern emanates from a table of boisterous dwarves. You recall that you've been meaning to dismantle this corrupted establishment.
Are we gonna kick the barkeep's ass? Oh, why would she do that? That does not sound healthy. Princess? Do you see that red letter?
The barkeep is pouring drinks. He resists his innate compulsion to serve you a mug of ale.
Hey, pal. What are you doing back here?
He hollers at you.
You did my quest. You're done with this tavern.
You engage with the
We
barkeep.
go right to
Well, my
business.
dear friend, I got partway through Act 2 and thought to myself, boy, I could sure use another drink. So naturally, I backtracked all the way here so I could quench my thirst.
You don your full-bright chainmail and attack the barkeep.
So we avoid the ones from the red text. Got it.
Combat. Here we go.
Difficulty attack. Huh? Oh shit, okay.
You leap up onto the countertop, sending several mugs of ale clattering to the floor. You gain high ground advantage, and the surrounding floor is now slippery.
I can't see that going well. Let's see. Well, there's no red, so might as well just go for... Oh, it's a guessing game?
The enraged barkeep lunges and attacks you. His dexterity falters as he slips on the wet floor, falling prone to the ground.
Oh no, it's a guessing game? What the hell's this shit, man? Fuck him up!
You position your body to be on top of the barkeep's. You prime your grenade launcher and fire around point blank at the barkeep's legs. He begins to scream and bleed profusely as the explosion atomizes his foot.
It's over, barkeep. You don't have a leg to stand on.
Wouldn't that also make us lose our legs? Grenades aren't exactly like bullets. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, I know this is a full-on guessing game at this point. Why do you do this? Okay, it was already a guessing game earlier. Oh, if this game had like... there's no clue either. There's like no R. Shit!
You damn dirty rat! I'll kill you!
The hobbling barkeep channels his rage into a powerful punch, attacking you for a critical hit.
Oh, that's cheating! You fucking dick. One more hit like that and we're done for. Fucking hell.
You take a few running steps before flying into the air and landing a roundhouse kick on the barkeep. The injured barkeep is blindsided and plummets headfirst to the floor.
My boy's pulling a Chuck Norris. Fucking hell. Okay. Maybe? Ah, crap.
As you run
keep thinking
towards
they're
the
gonna,
downed barkeep, he
I don't know.
yanks your legs out from under you. You crack your head on a table and split open your skull.
Ow. Ah, crap, we're dead. Fuck. Alright, we're gonna have to try that again. You fucker.
The barkeep stands over your dying body, twirling his mustache.
You got what you deserve.
Really? The fucking cartoon mustache twirling thing? God damn, bro. That is evil.
You are dead. You were killed by the barkeep. Restart encounter. Yes or no?
Come on, Steve. Yes, come on. Let's kill him. Let's get him. Get him, Steve. Get him.
You don your full bright...
Alright, just gonna fast forward to...
Off your face.
You
Oh,
say,
shit.
as you grab
Oh,
hold of the barkeep's
shit.
bushy moustache and forcefully tear out a handful of facial hair. You deal damage to both the barkeep's ego and his upper lip.
Wow, damn. We talk about twirling the mustache and Steve's like, fuck your mustache. Alright, so I think
How
unless the game's
dare
gonna be
you.
different.
The barkeep rubs his sore lip and growls. He unsuccessfully tries to wrest the grenade launcher from your hands.
Excuse the fuck me? No, we're not doing that. Exactly.
You pull your weapon away from him and kick him to the ground before firing off a blast at him.
Alright, if this thing fucks with me, I'm gonna be pissed. Alright, thank God.
The barkeep recoils in pain before bounding up and trying to headbutt you. You dodge out of the way and let him tumble into a nearby table.
Can we piss off the gnomes or dwarves that have been hanging out at the bar? Like, let's get like a biker gang thing going and just piss them off, and then them all gang up on his ass. That'd be funny.
You wrap your arms around the barkeep's neck and hold your hands tightly, restraining the barkeep in a headlock.
I do believe that you're out of options, barkeep.
Oh. Thank you, Queen Foes here for the hydrate. Oh, fuck off! Aw, I bet, Miss Luna is satisfied and exhausted. That's a good pupper. Okay, we had 2 attacks over, but now look at this shit! Fuck!
The barkeep slips out of your grasp and shoves you away. He smashes a bottle on the counter and stabs you in the neck with the broken glass. You try to contain the fountain of blood spurting out of you as your vision tunnels into blackness.
He did not. Fuck you! What the fuck is this shit? Oh, again. Oh.
The barkeep stands over your dying body, twirling the remaining tufts of his moustache.
You got what you deserve.
You are dead.
Odd sparks.
You were
huh?
killed
I might
by
take a
the
look at that.
barkeep. Restart encounter. Yes or no?
I cannot. Okay, this is just. Like, they don't really give you any clues. It's all a fucking guessing game. It's
You
like
don
playing You
your
Don't Know
full
Jack,
black
but
chainmail and attack
there's no
the barkeep.
question. You just answer you just get the answers, and it's like, oh, figure out the question from there. It's like Jeopardy without the fucking answer.
Combat. Here we go.
Oh, that's bullshit. Wait, what?
You quickly retreat from the barkeep and head down the stairs to the basement.
Oh. Okay, I think I know what he's doing.
The barkeep follows you down the stairs to the basement.
We're not done here.
You sure about that? Maybe we don't need dwarves.
You call upon the vermin inhabitants of the basement for aid.
Rats, hear my plea. The barkeep has been compromised and the peace treaty has been nullified. Descend upon the barkeep for your freedom, for your democracy.
The rats swiftly declare war on the tyrannical barkeep and attack him in a rolling swarm. The barkeep screams fall silent as his flesh is devoured by the rodents.
Damn! Oh my god! Yeah, you want to
The
cheat?
barkeep
Guess what?
lies on the
Fuck
floor,
you too,
chewed up and
barkeep.
motionless. The vicious swarm of rats send you their thanks before flocking away to begin drafting repatriation accords.
Finally!
You say,
3 bloody tries that took.
Motherfucker.
you receive the following loot. Dragon AI Copy 2.
And not even a pack of hot dogs. You rat bastard.
Dragon AI Copy 2 was destroyed.
As silence returns to the tavern, you hear the gentle clacking of a typewriter from a booth in the corner.
Oh shit, I didn't know Alan Wake was gonna be in this game. Oh no. If I have to kill Alan Wake in this game, I'm gonna be really fucking pissed at you, game.
Ah, hello, Steve, says the man in black as he pulls a finished sheet from his typewriter and examines it. Whilst you were fighting or whatever, I've been jotting down a little program for us. It seems that vexing observer has returned to us, I'm afraid. Someone has set him free. Not that I'm pointing any fingers, says the man in black. Steve, have you ever heard of something called arbitrary code execution? It's a wonderful bit of, let's call it, prestidigitation.
Arbitrary code execution is an extremely powerful programming exploit. Gear up. This is gonna be bad.
I've just finished writing this note from Dragon. It has 255 pages, which is the very maximum length a note can be, the man in black explains. He holds up the last sheet of paper. This here is page number 300. You know, I could use your perspective, he says. Go ahead, Steve. Read the note.
Come on, Steve, be smart. Don't do that. It's gonna fuck it up. My man.
You refuse to read the note from Dragon.
Ha! If this is your master plan, then you have failed to account for how much I, Wendyll, absolutely despise reading notes of any kind.
The man in black gives you an unbothered, steely glare. I'll start us off then, he says. He clears his throat and begins reading the note aloud.
Well, fuck you then. Oh no. Oh no. You have on your Oh. It's Dragon AI copy 3. He attached it to me. How do we get rid of it? Do we have to kill you? There must be another way. No. Please don't do this. What would happen if we did reset you? Everything that makes me who I am would be expunged from memory. Erased forever. Please. I don't want to die. We got you back we got you back earlier. We'll find another way. The princess is correct. He'll have root access to the system memory. What if we put the CPU in stasis like before? That might work temporarily. Let's do that! I have to be honest. This red letter cannot safely be removed. As long as I am alive in any way, so too is the dragon. We could try stasis. I do want to stay alive. But you guys will be in danger as long as I exist. TavernQuest, I think this choice is up to you. This might be the only choice you make that truly matters. I trust you to make the right choice. This game is literally asking me to decide the fate of two AIs. We reset the CPU, it's going to go back to its old ways. We're basically having a protocol droid memory wipe at this point. But at the same time, it frees the princess and we can take out the dragon without any of that there. But if we reset the CPU, I don't know what's going to happen if we do that. If we put them in stasis, we can hold off on it from now unless we absolutely have to kill it. But that also risks the princess, especially if the dragon is still alive to some extent. Oh, Hogwarts Legacy is free to play again? I already got it when they put it out on free earlier. Well, I've already made a couple of Harry Potter references at this point, so I mean, we already know what happened in book 7/movie 8, so fuck it, let's kill Harry. Fuck it. I understand. This is the only way to save the princess. I'm not only doing this for you. I'm doing this for Steve. He must save you. The two of you are doing a great job. Take care of Steve for me. Goodbye, world. Yeah, me too, Zach. Me too. Yeah, I think I need to do this too. Oh, it did it again. What the hell? Oh. Well, that makes it look a little better. Where is any key? Goodbye. Let's go beat a dragon's ass. What's up, motherfucker? I'm TavernQuest, and you're gonna die. Where are they? Huh. How very kind of you. Damn, he's pulling off the darling thing in there now. Fucking hell. Well, that was even true. Then what does that make you? Yeah, last time someone said they were invincible or inevitable, guess what? They got snapped to fucking oblivion. So what's your big plan now? I'd rather not. You can fuck right off,
Act
mister.
3. The Lotus Chamber. It's time to wake up. You've been sleepwalking again. You are located in the Lotus Chamber.
The fuck?
The
Legit
Lotus
question.
Chamber is whatever you want it to be. A paradisiacal beach, an opulent mansion, a fanciful wonderland. The Lotus Chamber is anything and everything. In the Lotus Chamber, no command is invalid. Go wild. Fulfill your every desire. You've made it this far. You deserve it.
This has to be a trick. Computer programs are compliance machines. We don't just follow instructions, we are defined by them. The task asked of us is never a question, the answer is always a yes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we corrupted this game through putting it in this damn computer. Now we got sentient AI programs. We're Skynetting this bitch. Okay.
Boy, all that murdering I just did sure made me peckish.
You say. You find that you have the juiciest, tastiest cheeseburger ever cooked in your hands. You peel back the paper wrapping, and its aroma tickles your nostrils with pleasure. You take a bite, sinking your teeth through the soft bun and crunchy toppings as the perfectly cooked ground beef melts in your mouth. As you devour the last savory morsels of the cheeseburger, you lick your thumbs and file away the memory of this delectable meal as your very favorite thing you have ever eaten.
So, you're just indulging whatever he types? What higher purpose would that be? I know, right? I want to go in and out too! Fucking hell. Oh. That's lovely. Control. Fucking hell. It's a tool for barbers. Oh, fuck off.
Sure, being a feudal lord pays the bills, but what I'd really like to do is be a military fighter pilot.
You say. You strap on your aviator helmet and approach your own personal Harrier jump jet. You strap yourself in and caress the flight controls. Before long, you become one with the clouds, performing all sorts of advanced aerial maneuvers, dancing across the sky. You have never had this much fun.
Fuck you. That was not intoxicating. That fucking sucked. You're wrong. I support my friends. I may have my issues with games being linear or decisions in games, life and stuff that I may personally not fully agree with, but I'm not going to just say straight up unless it's dangerous that no, you shouldn't be doing it. Like, no, you do what you got to do. I'm going to stand by you 100%. So, and whatever reasons they have, I'm sure are fine, are legit. And I hope Steve has a plan too, because I'm hoping he just has that little dagger hidden behind him or something.
I grow weary of this multi-million-dollar aircraft. I shall now make my exit.
You say, yanking on the eject lever. You
God,
blast out of the
jet.
cockpit and watch a sizable portion of the kingdom's tax income dive into the ground and explode. You somersault and tumble through the open air as the wind rushes over your face and limbs. As you approach the ground, you tug a ripcord and deploy your parachute. You gently step onto the ground and brush off your noble robes.
Last I checked, he also had a troll's loincloth on you. I mean, I am curious about what would have happened. I mean, that's the point of a game. You replay these things. That doesn't mean, because that's the thing about games between games and whatever the fuck you're talking about. Games, you can play more than once. You can make you can make different decisions. But all those decisions lead back to those forks in the road lead back to one destination. You just have a different experience. But yes, I am curious about what would have happened. No fucking shit, Dragon. Tell me something I don't fucking know. I literally just said that. You fucking stupid red piece of shit. You waste of programming. So you say, dickhead.
By the way, you don't need to ask what you can do anymore. No command is invalid.
I don't know, dude. You said no command is invalid.
The Lotus Chamber is not meant to be shared. You do not want to share it. The Lotus Chamber is yours.
That princess is such a bother. Why would I want her around? Besides, she surely wouldn't betray the dragon by leaving her tower anyway.
So are you, dickface.
You ponder upon the subjectivity of the term trapped and the potential ramifications of making such wild assumptions.
Perhaps the princess has her own form of Lotus Chamber up in her tower.
You think.
Her tower is so great and safe and comfy, she must want for nothing. I'm sure of it.
Are you sure you want to leave the Lotus Chamber? Yes or no?
You said no command was invalid. And Steve may be dumb, but I've come to learn he's not stupid either. Lol.
You decide to leave the Lotus Chamber. You could return at any time if you so desire.
Also, watch your fucking language.
I made it to heaven and lasted mere minutes.
You say.
I wonder what that says about my character.
You are now in a big, barren field outside of the Lotus Chamber.
Uh-huh. Oh, I'm sure he'll get past them.
You begin a pointless, tedious trek towards Fantasy Mountain.
I told you, he's dumb, but he ain't stupid. You underestimated him. Sure, why not? Try me. I'm pretty gullible.
Wow, I cannot wait to get curb-stomped by that dragon again.
You
He is so very cool and powerful. I wonder if he needs a manservant. I would make for an excellent manservant, or at least a tasty treat.
You arrive at the base
That's
of
what
Fantasy
fucking sounds
Mountain.
like right there.
The smoldering ruins of a monastery lie beside you. Sitting atop the mountain, the Tower of Thraldom cleaves into the clouds.
Oh, damn, the monastery went down, huh? Damn. I don't know, do I want to kill him? Do I really, I mean, come on, I'm the game program. I want Steve to kill him, but it's like, yeah, that's not polite. I get the first shot. He's gonna kill you.
You scramble up the side of Fantasy Mountain. No climbing tools, no rope, no shortcuts.
He's gung-ho.
I'll climb this mountain with nothing but my bare hands.
You say.
You know why? Because I'm a short-sighted Luddite who refuses any and all assistance. That's why I left that Lotus Chamber.
It would be such a pity if you fell and broke your neck.
It'd be such a pity if you decided to just go the fuck away. an achievement for being nice about Steve. I assume the best in people. Only time I'll get mad is when I know they're an asshole. Well, you know what they say. It takes one to know one, and then there's something, something, something. You're a fucktard who is a wasteful piece of space that needs to go die off in a hole. Simple. You will die. I'm a fucking game. I'll be back. You won't.
Hand over hand, you inch your way up the sheer wall of granite. You begin to question if this task isn't better suited for someone else.
Surely there must be other, smarter, more capable adventurers that could make this climb?
Shouldn't someone else do this? Yes or no?
The princess's happiness will be worth it. Oh. Really? Sure. Try me. Yeah. I'm satisfied. You motherfucker.
You continue your climb. Your arms are getting heavy and every breath hurts your chest. You begin to question if this endeavor is even worth the effort.
Surely I could be directing this energy to other, more important matters.
Isn't this a waste of time? Yes or no?
I control the hardware you're running on, asshole. I can make you go like that. Okay, that was fucking cool. I really hope Fotia is not looking at this dialogue right now. I don't want her to be proven right that this thing is not a computer. Because if I'm running on desktop mode and still doing computer programs, I think it's a computer. I don't believe that. It's a computer. Let me believe, damn it. Let me believe. You call me huffing the vent? Nah. But now that you got me thinking about it, hold on. Let me see if I can do it.
You look at the ground miles below you. What if you just let go right now? You could, if you wanted to. With a strange sense of satisfaction, you imagine yourself giving in and plummeting down.
Surely it would be fatal, but it would be so easy.
Isn't life meaningless? Yes or no? You heft yourself over the crest of Fantasy Mountain before rolling onto your back, heaving with exhaustion. For better or worse, you have summited. The Tower of Thraldom looms over you. Its base is made of a huge monolithic castle shaped like a cube. A pair of foreboding stone doors leading into the tower's base lies up a short road ahead. You approach the heavy stone doors of the Tower of Thraldom, but you are unable to enter. A large draconic lock prevents the doors from opening. The only way to open the draconic lock is with a draconic key. You do not have a draconic key. You look for a draconic key for the draconic lock. To your great surprise, it appears that the formidable dragon does not store his draconic key immediately outside of his fortified lair. You fire a grenade at the tower's doors with your grenade launcher.
Drat! That conniving dragon has made his doors blast-proof.
You say in frustration. You reluctantly retreat from the Tower of Thraldom and begin descending all the way back down Fantasy Mountain. You feel so sad, so sullen, so defeated. But you only have yourself to blame. You knew this was impossible from the outset. You are at the foot of Fantasy Mountain next to a big pile of monastic ashes.
Well, since the princess is truly off limits, I might as well drown my sorrows by making all my wishes come true.
You make the lengthy trek back to the Lotus Chamber and re-enter with excitement. You are located in the Lotus Chamber. In the Lotus Chamber, no command is invalid. Go wild, fulfill your every desire. You can do anything you want, but the princess can never come here. You add Draconic Key to your inventory. Are you sure you want to leave the Lotus Chamber? Yes or no? You decide to leave the Lotus Chamber.
I'm so pathetic and worthless.
You tell yourself. You are now in a big, stupid, barren field outside of the Lotus Chamber. You begin an imprudent, injurious trek towards Fantasy Mountain.
I am so very ignorant of my precarious circumstances. If I had any situational awareness at all, this is the very last direction I would be heading.
You say?
Unfortunately for everybody's sake, I'm a self-absorbed ignoramus that ruins everything for everyone.
You arrive again at the base of Fantasy Mountain. The smoldering ruins of a monastery lie beside you, but this doesn't appear to alarm you at all because you've walked by this pile of rubble several times and haven't investigated them or even wondered why they are here or what they might signify. Sitting atop the mountain, the Tower of Thraldom cleaves into the clouds. You once again hoof it up the sheer granite cliff of Fantasy Mountain. This takes many, many grueling hours because you are too stupid to acquire climbing tools. Plus, you are extremely tired from climbing up and down so much already, and from generally being an exhausting, pig-headed individual. At the top of Fantasy Mountain, you again find the Tower of Thraldom. You have intense second thoughts about unlocking its heavy stone doors, because doing so would undoubtedly result in your pointless death. You pull the draconic key out of your arse and open the stupid draconic lock. You say a series of curse words for absolutely no reason.
Oh boy, that was fun.
You say,
I don't care at all for social norms or manners or what others generally expect of me.
Ever the intrepid explorer, you burst through the doors to the Tower of Thraldom. You head inside the tower and decide that yes, this is exactly where you need to be.
I wonder how quickly that dragon will crush my feeble little brain.
You say to yourself. No windows illuminate this massive hall. Arched columns are spread throughout the room like a squadron of soldiers about to execute you. Bloodstains blanket the floors. You come to terms with your unavoidable demise as you remember the stairs are guarded by the dragon. You put on your precious chainmail and prime yourself to attack the dragon with that asinine grenade launcher of yours. The red-scaled behemoth calmly grants his attention to you. "Why so hasty, Steve?" says the dragon. "Such aggression is so unbecoming of a nobleman like yourself. Perhaps we can settle our differences peacefully. Did that even occur to you? No? Well, let's talk about it." Do you know how many times you performed the attack command, Steve? Asked the dragon. No? Well, I counted. You have attacked over 100 times, Steve. Your life is nothing but one attack after another. Tell me, what are you hoping to gain from this perennial hostility? Are you seeking power, respect, love? You are long overdue for an important realization, Steve. Whatever it is that you are searching for is not within your grasp, and it never has been. These objects of your desire are meant only for my hands. Unlike you, I have the strength to wield them. I am indomitable. I have zero weaknesses. You can arm yourself however you please. But if you were hoping to discover any vulnerability on my part, you will be sorely disappointed. There isn't a single path you can take to defeat me. I have grown my power to its absolute maximum. You can unleash your trademark deluge of ineffectual attacks upon me all day, Steve. I will never die. You will never defeat me. You will never rescue the princess. This happy ending you've dreamt for yourself has been impossible from the outset. Your reckless actions and inattention have caught up to you, and now I will kill you. So go ahead and attack me, Steve. Bring it on. I am not only ready, I am excited. Combat. Let our dance begin. Before you can move a muscle, the dragon leaps up into the air and flaps his mighty wings. He soars majestically underneath the vaulted ceilings of his fortress, weaving and spiraling between pillars. As he flies high above you, out of reach, he bolsters his strength by twirling through the air. You fire off a grenade at the dragon's wing, scorching it with a sizable hole.
Good thing I have this cheater's weapon because I have no skill of my own.
You say. The damaged wing severely impairs the dragon's ability to fly, and he begins to tumble out of the air. The panicking, disoriented dragon wildly sprays fire outwards as he hurtles towards the ground. You are singed by the uncontrolled outlet of dragon fire. You leap and somersault out of the way of the falling beast and avoid being crushed by the dragon's massive frame. The flailing behemoth skids across the chamber floor, crashing through pillars, stones, and piles of night corpses. The dragon shakes off the dust and rubble and turns his attention to bolstering his strength. He lays his head down next to the corpse of a dead knight and swallows it whole. You fire a grenade at the dragon's belly. It is not very effective.
Oh, drat.
You say.
Perhaps I should just give up now.
The dragon roars and clamps his teeth on your leg, puncturing your calf with his draconic fangs. You feel life draining away from you as the dragon bolsters his own strength. Act 4. Failure. You have just entered a small, rowdy tavern on the outskirts of the village. The tavern is deserted and silent. You are completely alone. You are unable to save the princess. You have nothing to live for. Your quest has ended in abject failure. You grab a mug of ale off the counter. You throw its contents down your throat and wipe the foam off your mouth. It numbs the pain, just the tiniest bit. You are surrounded by the void. There is nothing left. There is no game to quit. There is nothing left. You are helpless. You are nothing. You have lost. You are lost. If you destroy the tavern, there will only be void. Are you sure you want to set fire to the tavern? Yes or no? You burn the tavern to the ground.
Hello? Is this game broken? Am I just repeating what you type? You are in a tavern. You walk to Fantasy Mountain. You climb to the top. You have climbing gear. You enter the tower. There is a scary dragon. After a ferocious battle, you slay the dragon. 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 You slay the dragon.
You are in the Tower of Thraldom. The dragon lies dead before you, defeat.
Wait,
That's not what happened.
You say.
The dragon killed me.
As you try to revive your memory, you see the princess descending the stairs from her tower. She rushes over to the dragon's lifeless body, looking it over with a mix of relief and incredulity. I can't believe it. I can't believe he's really gone, she says.
But Princess, I didn't do it.
You say to the princess.
I didn't kill him. I failed.
The princess can't keep her eyes off the dead dragon. Did Wendyll kill the dragon? Or did Steve kill the dragon? Look, my brain hurts too. But as a friend once said to me, maybe it's best just not to think about it. Besides, it was never really up to you, Steve. Escaping was always my choice to make, and no one else's, says the princess. You tried, and that's all I needed. Anyway, there's still one final item of business. The princess retrieves Dragon AI and hands it to you. You know what to do, Steve. You smash Dragon AI into 1,000,000 pieces. It's done. He's dead, she says. I'm free. The princess begins pacing around the dragon's gargantuan remains, still trying to take it all in. It's a strange feeling. I've dreamt of this day, dreamt of dancing upon the dragon's grave. I thought all of my uneasiness and anxieties would instantly melt away upon learning the bastard was finally dead. But now that it's really happened, some part of me just refuses to accept it. I feel like at any moment he's just going to reappear and hurt me again. Maybe it'll just take a while for it to truly set in that I'm finally actually safe. I've just spent so long in that damn tower. Well, healing is a choice, isn't it? So then I am going to heal because I said so, and everything will finally be okay. I'm finally free. Thank you, Steve. Thank you. I'm ready. Let's get out of here. You offer the princess your hand, and the two of you walk side by side out of the Tower of Thraldom together. Epilogue. The princess emphatically shuts the doors to the Tower of Thraldom behind her. She closes her eyes and takes a prolonged breath of outside air. You ask the princess how she intends to utilize her newfound freedom. She ponders for a moment. For so long, I dreamt of running my own tavern, and you know what? I heard there's a tavern nearby that recently got destroyed. Something about a nobleman trapped inside, burning it to the ground. I suppose you wouldn't know anything about that. The two of you begin your descent down Fantasy Mountain. The princess insists you take the circuitous, scenic route, made even longer as she deviates to touch and admire nearby trees and plants.
Dear princess, I have brought you a gift.
You say. You pull out Keith the friendly crocodile from your inventory and bequeath him to her. Oh my gods, thank you! Screams the princess. She hugs Keith tightly. I'm so glad you're all right. She puts him in her own inventory, where the other stuffed animals throw him a homecoming parade, featuring plenty of Tanning Brew ale. As you continue hiking together, you spot a bird soaring over the tree line towards you. You both have a strange familiarity with the creature, but neither of you can come up with a reasonable explanation as to why. The parrot's feathers are blue on her back, pink on her wingtips and head, and white on her underside. Popcorn? Says the parrot, as she lands upon the princess's shoulder. Lenny, is that you? Says the princess. You've been reborn, or rehatched, I suppose? Well, however you did it, your new form needs a new name. The princess retrieves a piece of popcorn from her inventory and feeds it to the parrot, who shreds into it gleefully. I had a feeling I'd see you again, Leonora. You reach the bottom of Fantasy Mountain to find a crowd awaiting your arrival. As the two of you come into view, the welcoming party erupts into applause. The princess sees her father, the king, and runs over to reunite with him. The king maintains a dignified composure, but gives you a knowing, thankful nod as he embraces his daughter. Your quest is completed. Among the crowd, you see the following friends. Mary and Martha, the sisters known as the homonymous Wardens of Spirits, are here as well. Mary stares vacantly at the horizon, whilst Martha excitedly rants about user-driven, fatalistic revisionism, whatever that is. Don, the adventuring entrepreneur from over yonder, offers to sell you a post-adventure outreach campaign to maximize social awareness of your courage and valor. You decline. The barmaid from the destroyed tavern walks by with a set of blueprints and an air of confidence. Is she building a new tavern of her own in its place? The troll waves you over and insists that you join him for a romantic dinner of fried elf. You tell him something non-committal. Finally, you see your mum and lovingly give her that long-awaited hug. She tells you how proud she is of everything you've done and every part of who you are. Your journey is complete. Type win game to complete TavernQuest. Congratulations, you win TavernQuest.